Washington's foreign policy has pivoted to recognize both Russia and China as primary strategic competitors. The United States views Russia as a disruptive force, challenging international norms through actions like the annexation of Crimea and the war in Ukraine. China is seen as a more comprehensive, long-term challenger, one that seeks to rewrite the rules of the international order to better suit its own interests. This has created a new era of great power competition, where diplomatic, economic, and military tensions are on the rise, setting the stage for the potential alignments we see forming today. For many years, the conventional wisdom in Washington was that Russia and China would never truly form a deep, lasting alliance due to their historical distrust and competing interests in regions like Central Asia. However, a shared adversary can be a powerful, unifying force. Both Moscow and Beijing view the United States and its global network of alliances as the principal threat to their national security and ambitions. This shared perception has driven them closer together, forcing them to overlook their historical differences in favor of a pragmatic partnership aimed at counterbalancing American power on the world stage. A partnership that has grown much stronger in recent years. The modern alliance between Russia and China is built on a foundation of mutual interest and a shared opposition to the United States. In February 2022, just before the invasion of Ukraine, Presidents Vladimir Putin and Xi Jinping declared a no-limits partnership, signaling a new depth in their strategic coordination. This was not merely rhetoric. It was a clear statement to the world that they would stand together against Western pressure. This alliance is driven by the belief in both Moscow and Beijing that the United States seeks to contain their rise and undermine their political systems. They see American actions, from NATO expansion in Europe to the strengthening of alliances in the Indo-Pacific, as direct threats that must be met with a united front. Economically, the partnership has become a lifeline for Russia, especially following the extensive Western sanctions imposed after the war in Ukraine began. China has become Russia's most important trading partner, buying its oil and gas and supplying it with everything from consumer goods to advanced technology. Recent reports from May 2025 suggest that China is instrumental in helping Russia bypass approximately 80% of Western sanctions, effectively nullifying the economic pressure intended to cripple its war effort. Chinese-made components, sometimes disguised as civilian products like industrial refrigeration units, have been found in Russian weapons systems, demonstrating a level of support that goes far beyond simple trade. This partnership has been solidified through a series of recent, deliberate actions. In July 2025, the Russian and Chinese foreign ministers met in Beijing to explicitly coordinate their strategies